Hey, folks, welcome to 2024. This is This Week in Redacted, a weekly podcast where we take a look at the most abnormal news. Usually it's presented by Reddit, but we're kicking off the year with a TikTok retrospective. So we've gathered a whole bunch of random, odd, very popular clips from last year, and we're going to be giving our commentary on it. It's going to be a couple videos coming out in 20-minute segments. So, hope you enjoy it. We will be returning to our regularly scheduled content where we take a look at the top 5 abnormal news articles from Reddit starting soon. But until then, enjoy. Ready? You want to jump into the clips?
Let's watch the baddie.
All right, let's take a look at the baddie.
Her flight that no one else could see. This happened moments before takeoff. This woman was on an American Airlines flight when out of nowhere she got up and claimed she saw someone at the back of the plane that wasn't real.
I'm telling you, get them the off. Believe it or they cannot believe it.
People on the plane were confused and some even started to worry because no one knew what she was talking about.
Your back there is not real. And you can sit on this plane and you can with them or not. I'm not going to.
The woman ended up canceling her flight and got off. This incident delayed the flight by 3 hours and people weren't happy. Now, the reason the flight was delayed was because the crew had to check to make sure nothing was suspicious on the plane. Plus, weather conditions worsened, so that added to the delay. A lot of people are saying they would have gotten off of the flight, comparing this situation to the movie Final Destination, where basically unexplainable things happen and the flight ends up crashing. And right now, it's still unclear if the woman was possibly on something that made her act this way or if she actually saw some type of creature or ghost.
Okay, so my opening question is what's her favorite Starbucks?
A cold brew. So she strikes me as that. She's an ice cold drinker.
I think she's a
She drinks
pumpkin
those
spice
frappuccino.
latte.
You know, but that's only a certain time of the years.
My
That's only like once a year. She strikes me as a caramel macchiato type of chick. I don't
that's
know.
my poison. That's mine.
Yeah,
I get the caramel
yeah.
macchiato. Yeah.
That's what she strikes me as.
All right. So I mean, look, dude, what do you think about this? You think she just flipped out or on drugs or saw reptiles?
So the thing is, there was another video right after that they were recording of her, and she looks completely normal, like not drunk, not high. She is not drunk and she's not high in the video. And she was like, I had a moment. It's literally like, think what she says on it. And then she does like this whole apologetic video, which, call me crazy, put on your tinfoil hat. It's not the same person.
Oh
The
my God, you're
person
one of
that
those people.
it's not the same person, Ryan. It is not the same person. You need to go look at it, and that she's a hottie too. She's a baddie too. The person that they got, but it's not the same person.
Well,
I've
shit,
seen
man. Do you have the
videos.
link? Get the link.
Oh my god.
See if you can find it, and we can put it on, and I can just cut the order. Dude, I don't know what the fuck. Like, I would be first of all, I would be so pissed. Personally, I would be so pissed if I was on that flight, and someone was just screaming about like fucking reptiles. 3
Tell me
hours.
this. Okay, I'm gonna post it in general. Tell me this person is the same person you saw in that video. Just by looking at the picture that I sent.
Absolutely
You don't
not.
need. It's not
Absolutely
the
not the
same
same
picture.
person. Wait,
It's
hold
not the
on.
same picture.
Wait, let's look. Because makeup can. I mean, makeup is magic, man. You know how
It's
makeup is.
magic. I mean, she's very attractive, and the lady in it is very attractive. After I watched the video, I was like, that's not the same person. And then I watched all the YouTube conspiracy thingies. They literally hired someone that looks alike to just shut it up and say that this person, like, I was in the wrong set of mind. I was not in a right place, and I really didn't see anything. She's like, I don't. She's like, I just had an episode. I just need to work on myself. But I watched. I was like, it's not the same person.
Um, the nose looks the same. It's kind of hard because the angle's different, but she's got the little ridge up at the top.
Yeah, I don't think it's the same person.
I mean, she's not going to be full makeup on a flight, right? And the hair's definitely dyed, so she dyed her hair in that period of time. the hoops make her face look different, I think. I don't know. It's hard to say because it's like there's no like straight on shots. Wait, hold on. She's got her head turned here. I'm gonna have to add this in. Um, look, I'll tell you what. Here's the thing. It does not look like I have to like really dig to make it look like her. How's that sound? You
No,
know what I
you're
mean?
not wrong. Like it's okay. So maybe she has her eyebrows done differently here, right? Like I think on the video that it posted where she's apologizing, like her eyebrows are a lot more like they're full,
Yeah.
and her face is her shape of her face is different.
Yeah, but
Now,
that might just
granted,
be the
she
angle though. Like she's like dead on in the camera, and like on this one, she's like, because she's
it's a
the camera's
different
elevated.
face though, bro. Look how round this lady's face is. Batty in on the plane, and then Batty in the I'm sorry video. It's different. Look how big that forehead is on the apologetic Batty, and look how small her forehead is on plain Batty.
There's got to
It's
be someone
it's
that's done like a side by side dissection on this,
it's
because
different.
I think it's just hard to tell. Like I've seen makeup.
Look, okay. Go. Let's see. Like they hired somebody. It's an it. They try to get somebody as close as possible to her, and I think her ears are different too. I couldn't. It happened so long ago, but somebody broke all of this down, and I'm like, no, I agree. Even some people were saying that the breast size is in this one. Now, I granted the push-up bra and everything makes everything, but it's like, nope, the boobs are different. Even I'm a boob man. I understand boobs. Those are not the same type of boobs.
Oh my god, dude.
Now they're saying that she's some type of real estate tycoon, and this was just like a gimmick to try to get herself out there and do clout. I could also believe that, but I do not think it's the same person. It doesn't look like the same person. And then we hear nothing about her after that.
Yeah, you have to work on. You have to like take the momentum if you're gonna. Um, I don't know, man. Look at this shit. All right, hold on.
But yeah, the first one I was over here going like it's not the same person.
Here, just take a look at. I'll post this because I think this looks like a makeup dye job to me, and I think that apology video is just kind of meh. Like that
Because
looks.
I saw that's like the second one, right?
Yeah, that's the second one. That's the Inside Edition. That's TMZ versus Inside Edition, right? Like, but you'll notice like her head is cocked a little bit. It's a lot more in the same orientation, and like her hair is down. The hair down is drastically different than hair up, but like the face looks the same. Eyebrows look like they're just like filled in. So I don't know, man. I think our options are it could have been a paid actress. It could have been maybe they had a reptile replacer. What do you think about that? Think that happened?
I think the apologetic person is a different person and they were doing some quality control. And now
Ah,
the one that is posted, it looks like her. And now that they've had enough time to be like, hey, you need to fall in line. Like what you saw is this, you saw we'll destroy you. Look how easily we were able to like pretend this is you. Like this is nothing.
oh,
And that's
you
just me
think this
being
is real? You think that she saw something back there that
I
was
don't know
real?
what the fuck she saw. Me possibly.
Oh, you don't know what she saw, so you do
I
think
don't
she
know what she
saw
saw.
something.
Like who
Okay,
reacts like that in a plane? Like who goes over
yeah,
there like
that's weird.
20,000 feet, nightmare 20,000 feet? They're like, there is something back there. I do not want to stay on here. Like I'm not going to be part of that. That person is not what they say they are. There's like I want to get out of here. Like I don't know. I've traveled a lot. With Pecco, I traveled a lot, and I don't know. I never experienced anything like that,
I've never seen
and that's what
anyone
makes
flip
it
out, so
no.
I haven't traveled a lot, but like even just I mean, maybe like once or twice on the bus, but like I'm talking about just like broadly traveling with like public spaces, right? Like it's very rare that you see someone that intense that is, I mean, I've seen homeless people like flip out on stuff like that, but not like what's seemingly a well put together person,
Yeah, but I don't know. A little bit of me thinks that she saw something.
What, like, honestly, imagine you're just out. We've talked about deep sea monsters before.
Yes. Didn't they
Imagine you see
recently
that.
discover like a whole like breed of new fish? Like they discovered something about that, like that hadn't been discovered. They thought like it didn't extinct or wasn't even possible like recently.
Yeah, there's all kinds of stuff that's been cropping up over the last couple months. Okay, here's a recap from the aliens from last year.
I guess human or non-human biologics.
Non-human, and that was the assessment of people with direct knowledge on the program I talked to that are currently still on the program.
You've stated that the government is in possession of potentially non-human spacecraft. Based on your experience and extensive conversations with experts, do you believe our government has made contact with intelligent extraterrestrials?
Something I can't discuss in public setting.
Okay, I can't ask when you think this occurred. If you believe we have crashed craft, stated earlier, do we have the bodies of the pilots who piloted this craft?
As I've stated publicly already in my News Nation interview, biologics came with some of these recoveries. Yeah.
Were they, I guess, human or non-human biologics?
Non-human, and that was the assessment of people with direct knowledge on the program I talked to that are currently still on the program.
And was this documentary evidence, this video, photos, eyewitness? Like, how would that be determined?
The specific documentation I would have to talk to you in a skiff about.
True or false?
I've always felt it was true, and that he can't like talk about it. Like I think didn't we talk about like how he's trying to still protect himself? It's like I really can't talk about that. It's still declassified information.
I mean, just show me a fucking alien. I don't want to hear any more talking about it. Like, I just want
But
to
it's
see an
like
alien.
it's been this ongoing fight for like how many months? Like 6-7 months of going like, well, they kind of like let us know like, yeah, we do have alien life. We did find non-human biological matter, and no one seemed to
Let's get into this one because this
Okay.
one, oh my god, I love this.
Really mean. Think twice before you imitate your favorite rapper.
Would you like me to show them how the sign of the curse works?
Sign of the
Completely
curse?
different.
How does it go?
This is the sign of the horn. A curse sign, the two fingers extended. This way, spread apart for sort of shotgun blast, you know? The other one of the pox sign, that's three fingers extended.
A pox on you?
A pox on you. During the Middle Ages, this was...
Yeah. Oh, yes.
That's what it'll lose.
Oh, no shit.
That symbol that they're all doing, that symbol, he said, was
Wait, is
a
that Post
curse
Malone?
symbol
Yeah.
That's Drake.
of devils. That's the way they put curses on people. Right? And you've got people at rock concerts, they're all doing it, thinking it's cool.
Eminem. The last one was A$AP Rocky.
There they are doing these
That's
symbols.
Travis
You see, and
Scott.
this is another symbol.
Okay, so let me first of all ask you, because I grew up with fucking rock and roll and metal, and the horns was just baked in. Like, if you're listening to Iron Maiden, you're already like a Satan worshiper, right? Like, so this is just not even like on my radar of like the scary music in
Satanic?
the background. Yeah, like what the fuck? Like they're just doing rock. They're integrating rock and roll shit into their act.
Maybe.
Oh,
But
do
it's
you
not-
think there's a secret cabal?
Well, the thing is, it's like me growing up as a hip hop head in like the early '90s. Hip hop heads weren't doing that. We were never doing like
True.
fucking rocker shit. Like, yeah.
True.
that wasn't a thing. But all of a sudden, like you got all these people doing it, so it kind of it is kind of weird to me. But I could understand as they're trying to be that rock, like that rock lifestyle. You know, it's like I guess me growing up, it was like yeah, Megadeth and Guns N' Roses and all those heavy rock bands that were out there. You know, like Anthrax. Like I think that I don't even that might be punk.
Nickelback.
Nickelback was not rock, bro. But it
Bare
was like
naked
wrong genre.
ladies.
Bare naked ladies. It's like oh man, it's just wrong genre maybe, but. I personally never went to hip hop event. I just like I that just that never happened or whatever. Like yeah, I would mess around and do it like
You'd be doing like Bloods versus Crips though, so you're still throwing hand signs, right? Yeah, exactly, right? Yep.
That's what we'd be doing. Waving flags and shit.
I mean, the whole TikTok thing is really interesting with the underground satanic panic scaremongering, because what they do is you'll have like the scary music in the background as a basis, right? And that lets you know that something is happening and it's abnormal, right? So that's the music starts, you're already cued in, and then they're like, "Oh, this symbol when this person did it, 5 other celebrities did it, so they're all part of the same satanic ritual, or whatever they're trying to like link together." And it's really strange because it's like I think it's just for clicks. Number one, I think it's just for clicks because people buy it. Number two, and it's not any different than like if you're watching like Screen Crush on YouTube dissect the movie and give you like the secret meaning, right? Except for these people are just manufacturing the secret meaning. They oftentimes they don't have it like tied to like any organization or anything other than people did this symbol, like the OK symbol, right? You know what this is, right? If it's below
Yeah,
your
it's like
waist,
below your waist.
yeah, exactly. You know what that is, right? Like I think people from our generation, exactly. Now you got to hit me, right? But
Be
like,
like that. Be like you go do point down there and be like that. Oh, gotta hit you, bro.
yep, it's just stupid shit like that, and it's just like it's not satanic, and it's I think it's like scarebongering, but it's really interesting to see because they've really hit sort of the same Christian themes that like when I was growing up, it was Iron Maiden can't exist. Let's boycott Iron Maiden, right? Like that's what the Christian moms were doing, and it's TikTokers that are doing it now. It's so weird. It's so weird.
Maybe it's just a different, environment now. And now it's just, as you were saying before, it was Christian moms, and now it's like TikTokers. Because it's interesting. Like it's not common. Like really, like it's like means heavy metal. So I think what was it? I was like reading the article on a wiki. I think there was like Rio James Dio was first known for popularizing the sign of the horns in heavy metal,
Yeah, good old Dio, rocking from heaven
and
now.
yeah, and his Italian grandmother used it to ward off the evil eye is what he used to say. That's what his grandma used to use it.
Whoa, I did not know that,
Uh,
man. No way. So the symbol, the origin of the symbol, doesn't even match with what the TikTokers are saying. It's for. It's to
yeah,
ward. It's to ward off people.
the
It's to ward
evil
off
eye.
evil. Yeah, insane. Fucking Dio, dude. He's so amazing.
So apparently, yeah, it became super famous when he toured with Ozzy Osbourne. Because Ozzy Osbourne apparently used to do peace signs, right? And I think he then adopted it, which is fascinating. Like that's how what ended up happening, and it's just because he adopted it, then it went global, and now everyone does. So like, yeah,
Oh, my mind is blown right now. I didn't know the origin of that at all. I didn't know. I
it's
love
crazy
Dio,
that
man.
yeah, it's like now not necessarily like satanic. It was actually a way to like ward off the evil eye. Culturally old world. Italy grandmother, Italian old world grandmother say like, oh, we used to do that to ward off the evil eye.
Man.
And it's funny, there are people that believe in the evil eye, bro. Like I've had a rough beginning of the year, dude. Food poisoning, like just a
Oh
bunch of
shit.
random shit. I could say like, oh, it's all supernatural. I dropped my first meal of the year like on the floor, and then they see me drop and they're like, "Go get that other one," and that other one is the one that I ate, and that's what gave me food poisoning. They my food the next day, what I wanted to order, they only send me the drinks. Like I was like, what is going on? And someone says like, man, somebody might have put the evil eye on you, bro. As you know, but it's a supernatural belief if you really think about it. It's like some type of curse or a malevolent glare, envy. Someone's envying me. Just interesting that that's what it actually comes from. I learned something new today.
Well, here you go, man.
Thank you, sir, bro. Back
Yeah.
at you.
All right, let's do it. And that's going to be a wrap for our special clip show episode of This Week in Redacted. We definitely had a lot of fun just goofing around on TikTok trying to find what bizarre, weird, subculture abnormal news stuff is out there. There's a lot of garbage, let me tell you. But we're definitely going to be integrating this in some capacity because, hey, this is where eyes are, right? This is where people are voicing that they've seen ghosts or they've had weird experiences. And that's the kind of stuff that we want to explore on this podcast. So not sure if this is going to be the format for it moving forward, but we're definitely going to have a couple more clip show episodes. And if you can, like and subscribe. It'll help probably just our motivation to keep this going, which we are pretty motivated just to do it for fun. So just kind of help reinforce our egos while we're sorting out how to do YouTube because we don't know how. But yeah, hope you enjoyed it, and we'll catch you next week. Thanks.